Well, I can't believe it's part 14 of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Um, I have really enjoyed this game so far. And this is without a doubt 10 out of 10. A masterpiece. Uh, if you haven't played this yet, please play it. Is it worth? Is it worth it? Getting a Game Pass subscription because of this game? Absolutely, 100%. I mean, Game Pass, even without this game, it's worth it. Subscription. But this is just a icing on a cake, especially before Christmas, during a holiday season. I can't think of a better game than this to play with your family and your loved ones on a big screen. Get some popcorn. One of you can control the character. The other can sit there and enjoy like a movie experience, if you will. There's some puzzles, but they're not like too difficult puzzles. You just have to put on your thinking. What you call that? Thinking transistors. That's there you go. That's a new word. Thinking transistors, right? Like electronics. Electronic board has the transistors, right? So put your thinking transistors on. Or if you get stuck like I did, you can just go on a Google and search on a Google how to solve these puzzles. But overall, this is a great experience. All right, so here we are, part 14, Indiana Jones and Gina. They are here, I believe, somewhere in Southeast Asia. And they're looking to learn the whereabouts of this archaeologist, Nazi archaeologist Voss. He is the one that's in search of these stones. And these stones are something that can unlock great powers. It's called the Great Circle. And Indiana Jones already has one stone, so they want to search for the other stones. So they're like following the trail of this Voss. He's the villain. He's the villain. Obviously, well, he's Nazi. Automatically, that makes him a villain. But he's one of those very how do you put this? Proper Indiana Jones villains. He kind of reminds me of the guy from the Raiders of the Lost Ark. He kind of has that same character about him. Anyway, so let's continue. If you missed part 12, I suggest watch the part 12. Part 13, it's more about me testing the PC version to see how the PC version runs. So you can go check out that video. You can leave a comment and have your opinions about the PC version versus the console version. Look, I have my PC. I love my PC, but PCs are expensive. Consoles like my Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 are more convenient. And I like convenience. I like, to press play and play without any, tweaking. I don't like spending the entire day just tweaking the settings and trying to see what works, optimizing this, optimizing that. That's not my shtick. My shtick is, man, I just want to have fun. I just want to have a good time. That's it. Press play right away. Here we are on the console, and let's go. Let's rock and roll. Let's have a good time, right? And now that I have said that, please, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a good time. Let's continue. Put that hat on. Thank you, Harrison. By the way, did you guys watch the Game Awards? Harrison Ford was there presenting the award for Hellblade 2. Congratulations to Xbox. Congratulations to Team Ninja. Look, listen, I'm a Sony fanboy, as you all know, but we got to give credit to Xbox this year. Okay? And this is coming from a Sony fanboy, all right? But we have to be fair. We have to give credit where the credit is due. This year, Xbox definitely takes the spot. They did pretty good. Sony, I have to be honest, this is the weakest, most disappointing year. All they had was the remake Silent Hill 2, which is great, but that's not enough. Okay? Because I keep Sony at on a highest regard. You know, I don't keep Xbox on the highest regard, but I do keep Sony PlayStation at the highest regard. And I think this year, man, it wasn't a good year for Sony, especially with the Concorde losing $400 million. I mean, that's not a good year, man. So, but anyway, that's a subject for another video. Okay, let's continue.
Come on, let's go inside.
I know, we will.
สวัสดีครับลุงสุนัข
สวัสดี ขอต้อนรับสู่บ้านของฉัน
One question, Dr. Jones. What makes you any different from Voss? You are both here to steal our cultural heritage.
No, I'm not here to steal anything, but to ask for your permission. I have the greatest respect for your culture and its history. I even teach a course about the Siamese kingdom and its artifacts.
This relic we're looking for has great power, but to Voss, it is a weapon of war. He will do anything to get it.
Voss คือฆาตกรจอมลวงโลก เราจะช่วยคุณเพื่อขัดขวางไม่ให้เขาสำเร็จ แต่
What's he saying?
He says he may help us, but there's a catch.
คุณจะต้องพิสูจน์ตัวเองซะก่อน เราถึงจะไว้ใจคุณได้
พิสูโยนะครับอะไรครับ
โถอาถรรพ์โถที่ต้องคำสาปด้วยมนต์ดำ
Now he thinks there's a snake there, but obviously it's not a snake. It's just a test. Did you know you can move the camera when there's a cutscene? You can use your controller to move the camera. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but actually you can do that, which I find it very refreshing and pretty cool, especially since I'm blocking the view of Indiana Jones with my head, you know.
Snakes.
Ah!
ไส้หมูทำแกงอร่อยนะ
Poor contestants for the soup.
ตอนที่ฉันยังเด็ก ฉันเคยได้ยินเรื่องของชนรุ่นแรกๆว่าเมื่อนานมาแล้ว
As a boy, I heard of the first people. Ages ago, they arrived on a great raft.
ร้องขอเทวดาแห่งแม่น้ำให้คอยช่วยนำ
The Sky Spirit spoke to the angel of the river, who guided their way.
ขยายพันธุ์จนเต็มก้นแม่น้ำ
They brought clams to multiply in the riverbed, and they raised a temple of stone. Inside the temple was hidden the blessed pearl, protected by a terrible yak.
What's a yak?
From Yakshan, Sanskrit for giants. Shunka.
และเมื่อถึงเวลาที่ต้องพิสูจน์ความเป็นลูกผู้ชาย ฉันถึงออกตามหาไข่มุกศักดิ์สิทธิ์นั้น
To become a man, I went in search of the Blessed Pearl.
ฉันเสาะหาไปตามหนองบึงจนเจอเข้ากับยักษ์ร้าย
I journeyed the marshland until I found a yak in the water.
มันทุบหัวฉันจนสลบ และเมื่อฉันฟื้นขึ้นในวิหารลับ ยักษ์ได้พูดกับฉันด้วยภาษาดึกดำบรรพ์
It struck me over the head. I woke up in a secret temple. The yak spoke to me in the old voice, an ancient language.
ฉันจึงขอร้องยักษ์เพื่อขอดูไข่มุกศักดิ์สิทธิ์นั้น
I begged the yak to see the Blessed Pearl.
และคงด้วยความสงสาร ยักษ์จึงนำหีบที่มีรูปร่างคล้ายหอยขนาดยักษ์ออกมา
The yak took pity on me. It uncovered a chest, shaped like a giant clam.
What was in it?
You said you know everything about our culture and history. Why don't you tell us what the giant revealed to Lung Sunan?
Hidden inside the chest was the Blessed Pearl. Carved in it was a word in a language so old no one could read it. My guess is the Blessed Pearl looks something like this.
There it is. There it is. He can't believe
ได้
it.
พิสูจน์ตัวเองแล้ว
He was impressed, like he couldn't believe that Indiana actually was able to have a
มันอยู่ใน
possession
บึงอินเดียนาโจนส์
possession of
ตา
this
มหายักษ์ใน
stone.
น้ำให้เจอ มันคอยเฝ้าอุโมงค์ลับใต้น้ำอยู่
Well, thank you.
Konkra, Lung Sunan.
What did he say?
He's gonna help us find the Blessed Pearl.
Let's go.
Was any of that true?
Every good story is true in one way or another.
Lung Sunan trusts you, Dr. Jones, so please, don't let him down. I will arrange a boat for you, but you will also need a breathing device to go through the tunnel. Pay a visit to Tong Dang in the morning and he will assist you.
All right. Oh, there's that cat.
You again. Good morning.
New adventure. The Blessed Pearl. Why am I getting a Skyrim vibe? This music and everything is just giving me a Skyrim vibe now. Shukotai map. Wow, look how big this map is. Oh my god. Shukotai is huge. No, just look at this level. Like this level alone. Look how big the map is, man. And what I like about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, you don't have to rush to do a main mission. Like, you can wander around and, you know, discover other things, collect other things, right?
Hello?
I like that. I like that freedom that they have included here on this game. They're teaching some kind of a class over here. Don't mind me, guys. I don't want to...
เล่านิทานเรื่องเจ้าชายให้ฟังหน่อย
Okay, I want to listen. Once upon a time, long ago, there was a great prince born, male villager. The first words from his mouth were concern for the poor, and as he grew older, his empathy and charity only grew. Male villager, his magical snake brought forth great rain from the sky, and when he became king, his kingdom prospered. Male villager, the generosity of this man was so great that when the neighboring kingdom was infected, he gave his prized snake to them so that their suffering might be reduced. When his people learned of this, they forgot their king's good deeds towards them and deposed him and banished him. Male villager, he departed his land in chariot, leaving his wealth behind. And before long had given away his horses to those he passed, and eventually the chariot itself, so he walked on foot. Sounds like a Jesus. He passed through, or Jesus or Moses, passed through a forest, and all of the trees bent their branches out of his way, and eventually intending to live the rest of his day as a hermit. In the neighboring kingdom, the white snake coiled itself into a knot, and cried that it could no longer be with him. Its tears were red and brought forth a red flood that engulfed the kingdom and its neighbors, and eventually formed a sea around the mountain of Hermit King. When he saw what happened, he beseeched the gods and to take his life and spare those who had been killed. This sounds like a Jesus. Seeing his greatness, they took pity, and flood subsided. And those men and animals that had loved the king were dry, and those who had cast him out had drowned. Interesting. That is for now. Maybe I can tell you another story when you come back. That was a good one, wasn't it?
ต้องกลับมาแน่ค่ะขอบคุณมากเลยนะคะลุงขอบคุณที่เล่าให้ฟังนะคะลุง
You see, this is what I was talking about. See, this is what I like about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, is all of this effort that they put in this game, right? Where you can explore and listen to conversation and collect some items and some, interesting items you can loot. This is what makes this game so unique and a masterpiece. It's the effort that they put into this game, where they didn't just try to make a license-based off of a movie game so they can profit money. You can tell that Todd Howard, as a fan, really has put a lot of effort and resources and money to make sure that this was done right. You can tell that he really financed this with a lot of money to make sure that, hey, if we're going to make this game and if we're going to pay respect to Indiana Jones, we're going to make this one of the best Indiana Jones games ever made. And this will be a love letter to all of the Indiana Jones fans. And honestly, I can't say it any other way than just that. This is a love letter to Indiana Jones fans. So instead of you just going to the main mission and doing a main mission, right, you can walk around this village and just explore and, collect stuff. And how about Xbox Series X? Look at those shadows. How about Xbox Series X? Huh? Can we have a round of applause for Xbox Series X? Just watch my previous videos and live streams. Look at Stalker 2. Look at Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Look at the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 campaign and multiplayer. Look at this game, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. But can we give Xbox Series X a round of applause? I feel that Xbox Series X is underrated. And I think this year, Xbox Series X, it's really flexing its muscles. It's showing us, hey, this is why you bought this console. This is powerful console. I mean, Xbox Series X, it's a very powerful 4K machine. And in terms of 4K, HDR, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, and of course, graphics. Look at these graphics, man, and the way it's handling this game. I think Xbox Series X has already proven itself to be a pretty powerful console. People say, but yeah, but PS5 Pro, it's more powerful than Series X. Yeah, of course, because it was released this year. But how much powerful is it than Series X, right? If you look at the specs, is it like a night and day difference in terms of power? I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go to say it's a night and day difference. Considering PS5 Pro only has 16 teraflops, while the Xbox Series X has 12, so an extra 4 teraflops, is it really going to make that much of a difference? I know some people would say yeah, but I don't know. You know. On the paper, yes. Technically, listen. On the paper, technically, yes. PS5 Pro, it's more powerful than Series X. And it's currently the most powerful console out there. There's no question about that. But all that power doesn't mean, anything if developers are not utilizing it properly. Right? I don't care how powerful your console is or how powerful your PC is, right? What kind of specs you have and super powerful specs on your CPU, GPU, memory, RAM. All of that means nothing unless developers know how to optimize that. At the end of the day, one thing we have learned from Indiana Jones is developers, at the end of the day, have to figure out how to utilize the power that they have, right? And how to use that power that they have. And this game, it's truly that one great example. You look at Xbox Series X and how well it's optimized. I mean, there's your answer right there. Yes, power is important. GPU power, CPU power it's important. But if developers don't know how to utilize it, and it just sits there collecting dust, doesn't mean anything. So developers from machine games have proven to us that, hey, if you know how to utilize the power of Xbox Series X, then that's what it's all about. It's up to the developers, That power that sits in your console doesn't mean anything unless developers know how to harness it and how to utilize it. Machine Games knows how to harness the power of Series X and how to utilize that power, and the end results, as you can see, are right here. Hey Gina, it's not working.
I got you. Easy. You're okay.
I don't feel safe. Not surrounded by water.
This would be a good boat.
Can't swim, okay?
Oh. Oh. Well. We all have our weaknesses. You just take it easy. Pretty sure I can handle this myself. Yeah.
And this is so true. We all have our weaknesses. He's afraid of snakes. She's afraid of water. Some people are claustrophobic and they're afraid of the elevators. So everyone has their own fears and weaknesses. People who say that they don't, I honestly think they're lying. I don't think they're being very truthful. I think every human being, every person has some sort of weakness or fear, phobia of something. Whether it be a fear of heights or elevators, claustrophobic, closed spaces, or what have you, right? I think we all have our fears of something. We all have our weaknesses. And I agree with that 100%.
You good?
Yes. Okay. Let's find this yak in the water.
All right, let's go. Oh, this is cool. I can control it. Wow, look at this water. Wow, look at this. The ripples of the water, man. Look at this. Watch out for crocodiles, huh? There's definitely crocodiles here. Should we explore over here, huh? What do you say? Maybe we'll see an alligator. I don't mean alligator, crocodiles. In Southeast Asia, you're not going to see alligators, just crocodiles. I can't believe we are on a part 14. Man, I've spent the entire 5 days.
You doing okay?
I'm just not used to this.
Don't worry. I know how to drive this thing.
Sitting in this boat feels better now.
Good. I got a feeling we'll spend some time in it.
Really? Madre de Dios.
That's the worst thing you can say to someone. That's like you telling a person, this elevator is very slow. It'll take a while by the time you get to the, whatever floor you're going to. And the doors open very slowly. Oh. I want to see if there's any alligators. I mean, crocodiles. This game needs to be in VR. I'm telling you right now, man. This game has to be in VR. Oh, you can dock the boat. Wow. How cool is that? Free to go where you want to go, huh? So this is why I'm giving this game a masterpiece. I mean, here I am. It's Friday today. I started playing this game on Monday. No, actually Sunday. I'm sorry. I started playing this game on Sunday. So since Sunday, man, 6 days. And here I am, part 14. 6 days and nothing short of remarkable, man. There's most certainly going to be a sequel. There's no question about that. We are most certainly going to see a sequel on this game, and with the success that it made right now, I can only imagine the amount of Game Pass subscription this thing has sold. I can only imagine. And a lot of people were wrong about Indiana Jones. Even I was wrong because I was like, oh, it's a first person. I don't know about that. Everybody was wrong about Indiana Jones. And that's so great. That is so great. It's such a great surprise when developers can prove you wrong. You know, everyone's been just complaining about this game and it's going to be woke and this and that and first person, no third person. Right? And wow, what a pleasant surprise that everyone has been wrong, me included. And that's great. That is awesome.
Use the radio if I'm not here.
Non può stare qui. Via!
Hey,
Guess I need to look like I belong.
Non puoi stare qui. Via! Non puoi stare qui. Via!
I don't belong here. Well, how about if I...
Hello again.
How about if I try to sneak in? Huh? And you can swim, yes, of course. Don't worry. I'm coming back. I'm a Crocodile Dundee, alright? So like I said, I've been playing this game for 6 days now. And 6 days that I've been playing this game, I have to tell you, man, I can only give this game 10 out of 10. Honestly, 10 out of 10. And I'll talk about that on a separate video. I'll talk about why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Because there's so much to talk about here. There's so much to go through and explain why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I'm sure anyone who's been watching this, who's been watching my, videos or someone else's videos, I'm sure you know by now that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, it's a game that you should most certainly play. Okay? You should most certainly play this game. Okay? You should not miss out on this one. You should play it. Everything was done perfectly here. Everything. And this is what I was talking about when it comes to being passionate, right? Passionate developers versus developers who are just trying to make a quick cash, right? You can tell that there was a great deal of care and passion put into this game. and you can see it. You know, there's certain games when you play them. There's certain games you can tell. All right, there was a great deal of care and passion put into this game, and this is why it's so great. You can see that with The Last of Us 1 and 2. You could see that with the Uncharted, right? You could see that with God of War, with Spider-Man, right? Days Gone. You can tell when developers are passionate about the project and when they're not being passionate. Same thing goes for Nacon. I'm sorry, I know Nacon's the publisher, but I think it's Teon. Teon is the developer. When you look at Teon, and they worked on RoboCop Rogue City, and just how passionate they are about that game, and that was last year. Like, last year was one good example. Last year we had RoboCop Rogue City, and the reason it was so great is because Teon, the developers, were very passionate about it. They even hired what you call it, the actor who played the RoboCop, Peter Weller, who was there to do his portrayal, to come back and reprise the portrayal of Alex Murphy and RoboCop. So when you look at RoboCop Rogue City last year from Teon and publisher Nacon, you can tell that the developers had a great deal of passion to make sure that they get it right. And I have experienced that with RoboCop Rogue City. People who have played it, they have experienced that. Like, you can tell. My point is, when you look at RoboCop Rogue City and when you look at this game, you can tell that developers have a great deal of passion. And you can tell with every game whether or not developers have a passion, or they're just doing it because they have to do it to make money, or they're just doing it to make that quick extra cash, right? Versus passionate, bringing the passion and putting your heart and soul into the work so you can create something and share that passion with everyone else. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's jump on the boat. Come on. Come on, Gina. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Posso chiedere a Voss se ti dà un incoraggiamento? No, tranquillo, sono a posto. La giusta dose di curiosità.
Maybe I can steal some shit. Perfect. I like this freedom that they gave you in this game. To go where you want to go, you don't have to do the main missions right away. You can just have fun and explore. Just walk around and explore, dude. How cool is that? And you can go around and steal some shit and loot some more shit. Obviously, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just exploring. But I'm showing you this because I want you to see all of the possibilities that are here in this game, where you can just walk around freely, check out this map, and you know, do some looting, steal some shit, use some items, and collect some items that can help you, right? And explore. And then when you finish exploring the entire map, then you can go ahead and continue with your main mission journey. And I find it very intriguing that that they give you that ability to actually do this. You know, this is kudos to the Machine Games and Bethesda. You see, I just stole this shit. Whatever this weapon is, some kind of a saw. I stole this shit. I looted it. Got it. I jump out of my ship. Maybe I can loot some more stuff. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, yep. You see? Steal some more shit.
These will go to someone who can use them. Saving this from the fascists.
And the fact that you can do this makes this game a little bit more open world instead of just a linear like main mission type of a game. Now you can just speed through it and just do a main mission, and you can finish this game pretty fast if you speed run through it. But see, I'm not speeding through this game. I want you to see this game in its what you call it? What's the word? In its full experience, right? I want you to fully experience this game. Hey, Gina. How you doing? Hold on, there's something over here. Okay. You just chill out here. Wait for me. I'll be right back. Look at all this detail, man. Wow. It says military zone. You know, the more I play this game, the more impressed I am.
Lasciamo stare, hanno mandarne un altro. Ehi laggiù!
Brought friends.
È finito! Abbattilo! Non male!
Oh, come on, dude.
Good luck.
I know. Now, this is optional. I don't have to do this, but I think it's pretty cool that you can actually do this. I find it very fascinating. Oh, nice.
Credo che sia Buddha.
È enorme.
Forse perché per questa gente era molto importante.
Perché non abbiamo niente del genere di Gesù a Roma?
Non ce l'abbiamo. C'è il Cristo che porta la croce nella chiesa di Santa Maria sopra Minerva. È bello grosso.
Sarà sì e no 2 metri. È minuscolo in confronto a questo.
Beh, sempre meglio. Oh, laggiù!
Brought friends.
Accidenti, va bene.
See you soon.
Yeah. I need to figure out what's the best way for me to sneak around here undetected, right?
Following in the footsteps of the prince.
Non ci credo che sia impantanato a... Potranno mandarne un altro. Non succederà. No, troverò un modo per salvarla. Se basta le foto, magari non può tirarla fuori.
Nessuno è così buono.
Down you go, pal.
Che codardo! Intruso! Oh! Avvertimi quando vuoi sul serio. Ehi, alto là! Sì, mandalo giù! Ti faccio secco! Poi niente! Laggiù! Alto! Così paura, buffone!
Ti farò piangere! Ecco dove eri finito!
Come on.
Following in the footsteps of the prince.
Non ci credo che sia impantanato a... Mandarne un altro. Non mi piace quel suono. Sarà il mando? No.
Lo so e non me ne frega niente. È un soldato.
Non puoi... Ti darò una lezione.
You called for it.
È finito.
Well, these guys are strong, man.
Following in the footsteps of the prince.
Non ci credo che sia impantanato a... Potranno mandarne un altro. Dove sarà il mando? Credevo di aver visto...
È un soldato. Strano.
Potranno svariare centinaia di anni. Ma almeno sai come si combatte! Levagli quel sorriso!
Oh!
Cowboy!
Where's the boat? I can't remember what I did with the boat.
Hey, Gina, you nearby? Use lift.
I'll be there in a minute.
Oh, there she is. Thank you, Gina. We have arrived at our destination. Well, as you can see, man, this game is just getting better and better as you go deeper and deeper into the story. The fact that you can explore this entire area while you're here before you do your main mission, it's really a bonus, a pleasant bonus, which gives this game also a great replay value, right? The first time you played it, maybe you were speed running through it, and then second time you play it, maybe you'll take your time and explore every possible location on the map, and check out every and each location on the map and collect stuff and you know, have even more of a great Indiana Jones experience, because you want to have the full Indiana Jones experience, and the only way you can get that, it's by taking your time. You know, this is why I don't rush throughout games. I take my time, you know, because I want to enjoy what the game has to offer, you know, all of the aspects of what the game has to offer, the full experience, you know. All right, so we'll end it right here. I really hope that you guys enjoy this. And I hope that these walkthroughs give you some better idea why this game it's such a masterpiece, and why I am giving it a masterpiece review. You know, although there will be a separate video where I will talk about in great detail as to why I'm giving Indiana Jones and the Great Circle such a masterpiece review. All right, I will see you in the part 15. I hope you guys enjoy this, and let me know what you think. Have you played Indiana Jones? What do you think? Leave a comment down below. If you like what I do, just give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share the video, subscribe if you like, become a member if you like, and let me know what you think about Indiana Jones. Have you played it? Are you a huge fan? What do you like about the game? Is there something you don't like, etc., etc.? Let me know down below on the comment section. Other than that, I will see you on a part 15. Part 15, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle on Xbox Series X. All right, Gina, we'll be back on part 15. Thank you for watching.